Go ahead.
Okay, thanks, Justin. All right, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. And today is Wednesday, March 24th. The time is 4:40. We're going to go ahead and call our first meeting to order. This is the negotiation session called pursuant to Iowa Code Chapter 21.5 Open Meetings. This session is between the Cedar Rapids Custodial Maintenance Association along with the Cedar Rapids Community School District. At this time, the employee organization will present its initial bargaining position statement to the public employer. And who will be representing the union and speaking?
Myself, Tina Russell.
Very good. Go ahead, Tina.
The Cedar Rapids Custodial Maintenance Association would like to thank the Cedar Rapids Community School District for coming to talk about wages. We feel we are proposing today is not outrageous and will reflect our hard work. During this year, we have faced a derecho that required several employees to put their lives on hold for the betterment of the district. Some employees went home, tarped the roofs, and returned back to work within an hour. Other employees put in a lot of extra hours trying to save our building from further damage while working in unsafe conditions. Then we entered the pandemic and our group was once again asked to do more. During the shutdown of the district, we were in the building while 90% of the district was able to stay home. Our group was in our buildings cleaning from top to bottom and taking the chance of exposure and taking it home to our families. Currently, we are asked to do more every night. For example, disinfecting rooms that take about 2 or more hours of our work schedule and receiving no help doing it. Our buildings are always running shorthanded and forcing more workload on the people remaining in the buildings. The shortage of staff has gotten so bad that employees have been pulled several times from the regular building to go cover another building that has no one there to clean it. During every issue that comes up on a daily basis, our employees go above and beyond to make sure our schools are the safest places for our students and staff to be. We feel that we are proposing today reflects our hard work under very difficult circumstances. Our initial proposal for the 2021-22 school years is a 2% increase to base wages, $3,000 stipend or overload pay to be paid on a separate check from regular pay in 2 installments paid in December and May, a new training program that would be a cost saving for the district and a rewarding program for our members. This would apply to new employees hired after July 1st, 2021. The union has a great appreciation for our senior employees. We would like to add 10 cents to each longevity schedule. We would also like to add the titles of preventative maintenance to our contract.
Is there anything else, Tina?
No, that's the complete.
All right, and would you be able to send an electronic copy of that to me for a permanent record?
Yes, we can.
Okay, with that, let's open it up for questions from the school district's team. Are there any questions for Tina and her crew?
Tina, thank you so much for your opening comments. Appreciate that. Can you tell me a little bit more about the training plan? Is that just for new employees? You said that would be a cost savings, right?
It would be for the new employees and the base wage and putting a step in there. So there's your cost savings. It also covers the 10 cents to each of the longevity schedule.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, any other questions then from the district? All right, seeing none, the time is 4:45. We will adjourn this meeting and we can move immediately into the next meeting, called for the same purpose, same date. The time is 4:45. This meeting is now called to order. And the public employer at this time is going to present its initial bargaining proposal statement to the employee organization. Linda and Superintendent Bush.
You. Well, good evening. It's so nice to see all of you. I'm glad I got to go into the room and say hi to you all. So it's always such a pleasure to spend some time with you and have an opportunity to talk with you about your experiences. So it's great seeing you. I am going to turn this over to Superintendent Bush. I think she's got some opening remarks she'd like to share with all of you, and then I'll move into our proposal.
Thank you, Linda, and hello, everyone, and great to see you. I am sorry, team, that we don't get to see all of your individual faces, but thank you for your representation of your employee group and bringing your voices to the table for this process, representing an essential work group. Thank you for not only your comments, but I don't know if I could say it any better than what you already said about how essential the work has been and how hard the year has been on your employee group and on our entire system. So thanks for being there every day to prepare and reopen schools from a derecho and from safety precautions of a pandemic, and your commitment to this team, as this is a process for us every year, but obviously the uniquenesses of this year are different. So we're marking the year anniversary of, when the governor shut down schools a year ago. Hard to believe that's already past us. And I don't think we had any idea what was in store for us. And here we are a year later, moving steps forward. So on behalf of the board and the administration, I just sincerely want to thank you for everything you do for kids and adults every single day. And that's just sincere gratitude. So that aside, also know that this is the opportunity for us to talk about how to best support our employees from wages and other opportunities as well. So we've tried to show that consistent commitment to employees to pay during times of uncertainty when we had to close and wanted to continue to compensate. And yet this group, of course, had to come to work when others were not, and wanted to continue that commitment of, time and a half when that was necessary as well. So thank you. And we want to stay true to those commitments when you're pulling extra efforts and when other folks are not here. We all know that we're facing a loss of enrollment, 614 plus head count of kids, which impacts us for budgetary reasons next year. And we didn't get the state supplemental aid that we deserve as schools. And so, of course, that impacts the new money that we have. Given that, we still believe in this process and want to do our very best that we can to support our employees. So look forward to the conversations and getting creative together of how we can support our employees. So again, thanks for bringing your voices to the table and representing this essential employee group. So that's it. Linda, I hand it over to you for some more nuts and boltsy parts.
Excellent. Thank you so very much. And I'll move into our proposal, and I will go ahead and share our screen. And first of all, I just want to recognize your name change in regards to the bargaining unit, the Cedar Rapids Custodial and Maintenance Employee Association. I guess that should be one association, not two. So just want to, here's our proposal for the 2021-22 contract. The district proposes the current contract, except for the following. Schedule A to the custodial maintenance employees. The district proposes a 0.84% increase to the base wage for 2021-22 contract, and then update all necessary dates. And I can take any questions that you might have with that.
Any questions for the district?
No questions.
All right. Seeing none, the next negotiation session for this team is scheduled when?
We don't have it scheduled yet, so we
Okay.
are working through those dates now. So,
all right, very good. I'll make a note of that. And then if there are no further questions, we will adjourn this meeting. Thank you, everybody, for your time today.
thank you, Laurel.
Hey, Laurel,
Yes.
Can you make sure that you can view the Google Docs I just sent you?
Can you, I'm sorry, what did you say?
Can you see?
Yeah. Can you make sure that you can view those Google Docs I just sent you?
Oh, hang on just a minute here. Yes, I can see them just fine. Thank you, Tom.
Great.
Okay, and I think Justin, if you can take us off of live stream then, and with that, we will adjourn and thank you everybody for your time today.
Thank you.
Have a great evening.
You too.